Hello everybody, this is Fronito Bob and here, welcome to race number 25 of the 2020-21 NROL Siemens National Series season. This is the McDonald's 300 at Kansas Speedway. At this point, I've said pretty much everything that you could say about the season. It's been action-packed, it's been fun, and, well, I say that, the playoffs are gonna start crawling into the conversations. We're edging closer and closer to the regular season finale now. So what we're gonna see today? Well, let's find out. So, time to get started for the race. Starting the pool for this one is Edward Longshot. Second is Austin Cindric. Third is Thomas Massey. Fourth is Austin Murray. Fifth is Zach Fitzwater Sr. Sixth is Dane Blue. Seventh is Michael Annette. Eighth is Sebastian Coquelin. Ninth is Texas. 10th is Biocom Films. 11th is Justin Allgaier. 12th is Hendon. 13th is Justin Haley. 14th is Brian McShane. 15th is John Doe. 16th is Noah Gregson. 17th is Nia. 18th is Brian Teague. 19th is Brian Priest. 20th is Cody Gofor. 21st is Jose Mills. 22nd is Ross Hussein. 23rd is Keisha Richardson. 24th is Nathan Mon. 25th is Chase Briscoe. 26th is Anthony Logan. 27th is Matthew Brown. 28th is Russell David. 29th is Hugo Expos. 30th is Harrison Burton. 31st is Casey Nico. 34th is DG Reed. 35th is Mark Snyder. 36th is Greg Graff. 37th is Brandon Jones. 38th is Riley Harps. 39th is Ernie Irvin. 40th is Shane Lamb. I messed that up. 38th is Ernie Irvin. 39th is... No, I still got it wrong. Okay, 37th is Ernie Irvin, 38th is Shane Lamb, 39th is Bob Hunter, 40th is Jeff Green, 41st is Ken Driver, 42nd is Winston Rimmer. Do apologize for messing that up a bit, but it happens sometimes. Then again, when you have 42 drivers, you're bound to mix things up if you're having to just do it off of what you're actually seeing. Anyway, Siemens National Series time. It's been another week since I last recorded a race, so, excuse me if I'm a bit rusty and forgetful, but either way, Siemens National Series is on track once again. And we come to Kansas, which is yet another mile and a half. We've actually done a number of mile and a halves quite a bit recently in the series, and we come to yet another one of those. This will be a rather interesting race. But I am definitely looking forward to seeing what happens in this race. What's going to happen? Well, yeah, what's just going to happen is going to be the biggest question. Alright, well, pace car is going to pull off in just a moment. Yeah, just a moment. And there it goes. Alright, pace car is pulled off. Phil gets lined up. And green flag is in the air for the McDonald's during at Kansas Speedway. Yeah, if you notice, it's a bit of a jump cut. Third time I've actually having to say that because we've had a couple problems starting this race. But we are underway now. And what pole position? Here goes Tyler Tomasi alongside him underneath. Very exciting stuff. And here goes Michael all the way to the inside line. We're going very fast. Yeah, Kansas Speedway didn't expect such a fast, high-speed racetrack, but here we are. We're going fast, and Michael Annette is going to lead the opening lap here at Kansas. And here is Texodust, though, going pretty low on the lane. Ooh, it's a scraping of the wall there. And there's been a spin. There's crashing and stuff happening all over the place. And the cars just come out early in Kansas as this no guy racing Texodust to the line, and Nia as well falling behind, but just an all guy going to win the race back to the line here at Kansas. And if you noticed a bit of a jump cut earlier, yeah, I've had some problems getting this race off the ground, but luckily third time lucky. I've checked all the settings and we are good to go. Well, maybe not for the actual race though, as we are under caution for the first time today, only on lap number 2. Yeah, following up on my first attempt at this race, there was a lap number 1 caution, but this time we managed to make it one extra lap before there being a caution. So let's actually see what actually happened here. The thing about Canada is that, you know, it's apparently a very high-speed track, so of course when the field's all bunched up, of course it's going to be crashing. I mean, a lot of the guys are already scraping the wall here. Sebastian Coquelin getting into a slam with Hector Fitzwater Sr., and everyone just piles in as well because they just have nowhere else to go. And Brian McShane getting involved with an accident, but at this point that's just the norm. But also, Chastain, very violent flip. Let's see that again. But Chastain gets hit in the rear by Can't Drive. Goes for a flip, and also some smoking from the engine. That might be the end of his day. However, that wasn't the end of it. If we look a little bit further up the grid, or up the field, up the things, John Doe had the same situation happen to him. A completely different situation happened here, although this time looks like nobody got spun around. But with that in mind, there you go. So lap number 1 accident has occurred at Kansas Speedway. Okay, well, we'll reset and try again. In the meantime, though, well, of course we're gonna have a bunch of things. So it looks like actually everyone's coming up here road. I mean, it's quite early in the race to do that, but yeah, for some odd reason the field has just decided to come down pit road to pit on lap number 3. Well, only some of them though. Others staying out. Okay. So we have some varying strategy under a caution that has just happened only on lap number 3. Very interesting stuff. In fact, John Doe, he was the one that actually got involved in the accident. He's now up here. So varying strategies already happening. Some drivers choosing to pit, others choosing to stay out. Although most of them are pitting, but that means most of them are going to be on fresher tires. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, meanwhile the field comes out mostly in the same way they did before. Nia falls just an all guy, but looks like Texas who was up here as well. Did he stay out? No, he didn't. He went in, but he must be having a very bad pit stop. And there is Nia coming out as well. And Nia driving the 14 car this week. It's been a couple weeks since that big Atlanta week for Soul Sports. It was an all-girl victory. You know, Kana getting her first win in the Siemens National Series, and Rebecca getting her first long-awaited win in the Skills Cup Series. So Nia looking like the weakest link right now. But she's now in this car today, you know, with a chance to win tonight and also some practice for tomorrow. Alright, well, so yeah, varying strategies. Some drivers choosing to pit, some drivers not choosing to pit. And that being said, no decent number of cars as well are either going to be bruised or just completely out of the race, as a few cars have crashed so badly as a result of the first accident that they're just going to be well, done for the day. Alright, so let's get forward a little bit. I think one of the drivers, Can't Drive started this race. He is out due to the accident that happened just now. We'll be going green next time by. With Casey Anko starting on the front row. This is a bit worrying, but we'll see where that goes. Anyway, so I guess done with this race is Casey Anko. Not Casey Anko, he's a lap down. Matthew Brown those out. Chastain, Nathan Mond, Gigi Reed, and Can't Drive. You know, Nathan Mond, he's been pretty decent, but Chastain and Gigi Reed just can't get to break. Like, it's actually kind of amazing to me just how bad, or just how bad of luck that these guys have had. You know. Also, I just realized a lot of the Toyota Supras from the NROL guys are up here. You've got Keith Anko on the inside lane. They've got a few others in a row on the top lane. Right. So pace car pulls off, and green flag back in the air in Kansas. And Keith Anko off to a slow start. And what is up with Keisha Richardson already going to the inside of John Doe on the restart? Very interesting stuff. Alright, so now the field's, of course, spread out. So let's hope this time there isn't a humongous crash. Yep, clean start. And now it is Toyota 1, 2, 3. Jose Mills though going to the inside lane. And Keisha Richards scraping the wall. That's going to put him down a bit. Here comes Anthony Logan. About to take on Jose Mills for the inside. And who'll be Lexan Pulse up here? Who'll be Lexan Pulse got a win a little while back now, but wasn't too many races ago back at Chicagoland. Here we go, 3 wide for the lead. And now another Toyota has come up, and it is Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton, ooh, a little bit of scuffling behind though, but Harrison Burton into the lead. We haven't actually seen Harrison Burton up here very much, but here he is. And there is Russell David, who has had a number of consistent runs in this number 16 car. And he's adding to those consistent runs today. There's some more. Oh man, okay, well that's gonna be a bit nerve-wracking. It seems every time they exit the corner, they always hit the wall. But it's Russell David now going into the lead. And the caution's out once again. Russell David leads now. And he's going to win the race back to the line. Second caution today at Kansas. Very treacherous track, it seems like. It seems drivers just move so fast that they just get out of control. And they just, you know. Actually, there was some cars still on pit road, weirdly enough. But what happened? Oh, okay, very big accident. Herbst, near the end of the field, goes for a tumble. And gets hit by Mike Snyder, flips over, goes for a wild ride. And Riley Herbst is upside down. Not very often we see a car upside down, but there you go. Herbst upside down and likely is out of the race. Alright, caution number 2. I made about 5 laps before the, you know, everything salty shines again. So Russell David, he's had a number of consistent runs recently, so let's hope he can keep up that momentum today. Now, of course, this Siemens next year, so it doesn't really mean anything, but still. The driver's pitting again. Alright, so once again, most people coming up pit road. Not sure why. I guess tires wore out really fast here. Which is a bit weird because tires aren't really that known as there's now. Oh. As they now they can't even stop crashing under caution. Sebastian Coughlin getting into it with Edwood. Or no, Edwood just getting into it with Sebastian Coughlin. Weird stuff. That was a weird race. So once again, things are changing. You know, if these guys could go long enough on like a single tire run, you know, they could. You know, tires will eventually wear out, and they won't be going as fast. But that, of course, depends on can we even go enough laps on the green when we're on fresh tires. So the various drivers doing various things, so let's just skip to this part. A few cars up here who are not being scored. Or not being scored on the lead lap anyways. Alright. So skipping another lap. Here we go, yep. Alright, let's try again. H-Hand coming back up here. And Free McShane and Dave Blue on pit road. Alright, well, This race has been a bit caution-filled. See what happens now. Green flag back in the air. Keisha Richardson once again going for the lead, getting around Justin Haley. And Harrison Burton sticking with him. He's originally going to lead this lap. And we're under caution again. Didn't even last one lap that time. Oh dear, this is going to be one of those races. Let's see what happened this time. Oh, well. Once again, I have Jinx Russell David. Who, once again, tough break. Gets involved into a spin by Austin Murray. Although one positive note for Russell David, he is able to keep it out of the wall, so he might still be competitive, albeit with a slightly damaged race. Well, I say slightly banged up race car, but he might still be good, but still disappointing. What's even more disappointing though is the fact that we're under caution once again. Okay, but this time though the field actually stays out. Alright. Yeah, I've seen drivers coming in every time, like in pit stops, but for once they're actually staying out. So, let's fast forward a little bit. Alright, and we'll fast forward another lap. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's try this again. You know, I think that once we do go a few green flag laps and tires start to get worn out, we will get some clean laps in. But with that being said, however, yeah, this has been one of those races. We're going to have to turn down the speed a bit more for tomorrow's Cup race. Well, green flag back in the air again. Can we go a decent amount of laps now without a crash? John Doe on the inside lane still has some speed, it seems. Harrison Burton, though, stuck in the high line. And Keyshawn Richardson going low. And here he goes through the lead. Alright, we made it more than a lap without a caution. And Harrison Burton only has a lane around Keyshawn Richardson. Ooh, Keyshawn Richardson scrapes the wall. And here comes Ryan Preece. And look at that, we managed to make it a few laps without a caution. And we also had some pretty good racing for the lead as well. As Ryan Preece to the lead. Ryan Preece is currently in a back and forth points battle for the lead with Martin Stewart back in the Cup Series. And he's decided to run today's race to get a little bit of extra seat time. Alright, well, we're finally getting a good run in. Well, it seems like drivers seem to scrape the wall here quite a bit. As here is Harrison Burton now going to the lead. And Nia up second. Alright, well, after all that crashing, looks like we now got a good, proper race going. Oh. Well, we had a race, but now we're back under caution once again. Well, at least for a little bit there, we had a pretty good race going. But we are under caution once again. Alright, so let's see what happens. What happened this time? Oh, big crash. Ah, well, we made it this far. But, oh dear. Balcom Films in a bad place with some crashing and... yeah, anything's going on here. Balcom Films. Oh, and Dr. Fishwater Senior hits him hard. Wow. Alright, we'll caution back out of Kansas once again. Alright, so will they pit or will they stay out? Staying out? Alright. That's good news. I don't know why the field was pitting early on in the race. Seems now they're not. Alright. But the only ones pitting are the ones that got slightly damaged in the crash. The others were having some bad days. Alright, well, at least we're now getting somewhat of an actual race going. Alright. Well, let's get forward a little bit. Alright, well... So actually, I think a decent amount of cars either dropped out of this race now, or... Yeah. Here we go. Alright. So we're coming to line this time, so we'll look at him line up a bit and then get to the green flag. Actually, I think we'll just... I don't want to skip too far, though. Okay, so lights out. Once again, lap down cars coming up. Oh, we're down to 24 cars on the lead lap. Let's fast forward a little bit. That'll do. Yeah, I don't want to fast forward too far just so we don't miss the restart. So with that in mind, the race continues here. Alright, pace car pulls off. And green flag in the air once again. Or a bit of pushing and shoving on the restart. And Nia goes to the inside of Harrison Burden. Ryan Priest follows. And Priest goes to the inside now. Ryan Priest once again leading in Kansas. Oh, near behind the wall. Not a good idea at all. Accidental rhyme. Alright, pretty good show from Priest though on these leaders. So right now Ryan Priest being chased down by Jose Mills and Austin Cindric. So Priest running on a part-time schedule, of course, for this number 8 car. And he's definitely showing his talent here. Here goes Austin Cindric though. Also with a pretty good move to the inside lane. And I might go rub to the lead here. Not quite. Ryan Priest staying where he is. And meanwhile, the Tobon Motorsports guys starting to form up. But Priest wins for, or Priest leads for now. Seems to feel that was and we're under yellow again. Well, it's safe to say this race has been a bit of a caution fest. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame to say this is one of those races. Alright, so we got involved this time. I think, oh yeah, it's Exodus. Oh, Harrison Burn as well. Oh, these two are running up here. Or up a little bit. Unfortunately, Harrison Burn in a bad place at a bad time. Jose Mills as well. And okay, more drivers get involved. No, Gregson goes for a very violent flip. And Ryan Sieg now has a blown engine. We're under caution once again. Alright. Once again, field staying out. Well, most of the field staying out, I should say. Which is good news. So who is pitting now? Let's see. Bob Hunter. And Texodus, who was already on pit road. Here's some Burden, he's coming out. So let's fast forward a little bit. Alright, well, this one with less and less cars actually in the race. So now we are down to 21 cars on the lead lap. Pace car pulls off. And green flag in the air once again. 30 laps to go this time by. Ooh, Ryan Priest gets a pretty good launch off the start. But Jose Mills on the inside of Austin Cindric. And here's Russell David. Russell David going very deep into the corner. And gonna might make a couple passes here. Alright, so Russell David looks like that spin from earlier did not impact him at all as far as performance, and he is now chasing down Ryan Preece. Russell David does have a win in the Siemens Nash Series, but that was in the over 9,000 car. He still has yet to win a race with the number 16 car. Same for Preece, though. He's still yet to win a race in the Siemens National Series. And Ryan Preece gonna scrape the wall just a little bit and allow Russell David to go underneath him through the corner. Really good battle for the lead between a couple of Bob Motorsports-ish drivers. Alright, well, the field seems to be slowing down a little bit behind. But the battle for the lead continues as Ryan Preece trying to get back around Russell David. Alright, that's turning into a pretty good battle. Oh, well, Russell David, though, scrapes the outside wall. It's not going to slow him up too much, but that is going to ruin a lot of his momentum. Oh, dear. I was about to get chased down by Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric, now the highest running regular driver. Series regular. And he's now side by side with Russell David for second. Russell David by the wall again. And that's pretty much... Oh, well, ooh, almost, very bad stuff. Meanwhile, here's Justin Haley, who's now moving on up another colleague driver. All this one's actually running for points, and Justin Haley, very high up in the points right now. But Ryan Preece, though, keeping this lead. Oh, Haley, though, scrapes the wall. So does Russell David, though. Just an all guy gonna make a pass on Austin Cindric. So everyone battles behind, but Ryan Preece holding that lead for now. Looks like Russell David, though, has finally got himself out of scrape land. And is trying his best to get back up to the front. As other drivers scrape the wall, here is John Doe. Now getting around Austin Cindric. And drivers being very aggressive here. Preece, though, is trying not to be aggressive. Preece already has a couple wins in the Cup Series, and like I said, right now he's in a back and forth points battle for the points lead with Martin Truex Jr. And he was not even running, well, and with that in mind, he's not even running for points in this series. So, but hey, that's not going to discourage Ryan Preece from trying to win. You want to win no matter the situation. Another thing worth mentioning, Ryan Preece is getting chased down by Justin Allgaier. These two are teammates. A couple drivers from Junior Motorsports. Allgaier got his first win of the season recently at Indianapolis, despite having a pretty bad season. But then again, Indianapolis was a pretty stupid race, so, you know. Meanwhile, Russell David, who was up there in front, trying to get back to the front. But he's got a lot of traffic to deal with. Austin Cindric getting a pretty good run on John Doe. As John Doe scrapes the wall, but so does also, Anthony Logan. Anthony Logan, your points leader. Now getting into with the wall. Is Russell David going to pick up a couple spots here? It's getting interesting though. So top 4 is pretty spread out now. Oh, it's easy to get scrape the wall some more. Not ideal. Same thing was not scrape the wall, just an all guy and your leader Ryan Priest. Yeah, we'll stay. Well, State actually is a bit of a run Austin Cindric. He's hit the wall, but has more momentum off the corner than Austin Cindric. Alright, well now the tires have been worn and drivers aren't, or these guys aren't going as fast. We're actually able to get a lot of clean laps in. Actually have a pretty good race. And wait, what? Oh, hello, Greg Graff. I didn't notice. I mean, I didn't notice. I just didn't. I was like, where did the world did Greg Graff come from? Turns out he's just a lap down car, so not really gonna impact the race at all. As Russell David now gets around John Doe. Say around John Doe. I don't think he. Never mind. All right, well. After all the crashing we had earlier, this has turned into a pretty good race now. As now the top 2 once again straight the whoa, where the Logan coming out. I'm gonna go 3 wide for second going to turn 3. And Russell David. Oh! Russell David playing it dangerous. Could have got spun around but didn't. Keeps it going. As Logan scrapes the wall, Russell David now in a fight with just an Allgaier, but luckily not going to scrape the wall, as they're now side by side for a second on the back straightaway. But his Allgaier is going to have the inside lane here. Now their goal though should be to try to chase down Ryan Priest. Russell David on the wall once again. As he gets pushed by Anthony Logan. That's going to allow Austin Cindric to go to the low line and 3 wide. In turn 3 once again, but this time Russell David on the outside lane. That's going to cost him some spots. This is all forming up to create a wad of cars. Surprised it wasn't an accident. But meanwhile, all that happens, Ryan Priest still leads. So Ryan Priest, just over 10 laps away from scoring his first win of the year in the Siemens National Series. Cindric scrapes the wall. And this field though just dances around. Everyone they go up and they drop back and they go up and they drop back. And Russell David, he's been all over the place. You know, he's lost, he's gained every single lap. Now if Russell David could just stay out of the wall, he could catch up to Ryan Priest. But he has to avoid stuff like that. Although Allgaier though, he also scrapes the wall. Has a bit less momentum. Although weird enough, they ride the high line in turns 1 and 2, but then they actually go to the low line in turns 3 and 4, which is what they should be doing around the whole track. And here goes Russell David on just an Allgaier. Once again, Russell David trying to go for it. And Russell David is back in second place after all that. But Ryan Priest still leads. Lapped car. Not really going to do anything here. Oh, Russell David didn't scrape the wall that time, though, despite going very close. He's got King Sanico, lap down car. He's gonna get around it though, nice and easy though. It's about 7 laps to go. Priest leads, Russell David runs him down in second. Now, with that in mind, can Russell David gain on Ryan Priest in these next laps, or is it too late? I gained a tiny bit. A teeny tiny bit. Ultimately, though, Russell David's going to have to try really hard to run down Ryan Priest. So, Russell David gained a little bit that last time. Does he gain anything this time? No, he doesn't. No, yeah, he loses a bit. Well, there you go. So, while Russell David is still gonna, well, as long as he doesn't do anything solid, he's still gonna come home in a very respectable second place. In fact, Russell David's actually been having a lot of runner-up finishes recently, which is at least better than running the 20s, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to translate that into a win today. As unless a caution comes out, or... Oh, well! Ryan Priest scrapes the wall, and now he's about to catch up to a couple lap down cars. Well, the tables have turned, but still might be a little bit too late. Ryan Priest gets around the lap down cars, whilst David scrapes the wall as well. That's going to ruin his momentum. And any chance they had it to win. But at this point, you get less and less surprised that Ryan Priest is about to win with how much he's been leading in this race since the last restart. 2 laps to go. I say since the last restart, you know, I mean, of course Priest wasn't there on the restart, but then he got there, and he stayed there ever since. No wall scraping this time. Russell David gets him on the lap cars, but I think it's too late. Alright, in what has been a pretty chaotic race, white flag, 1 lap to go in Kansas for the Siemens National Series. And Ryan Priest, once again, get a complete turn 2 without any wall scraping. Well, Steve doesn't either, but at this point, doesn't really mean much. And off of turn number 4, Ryan Priest will win the McDonald's 300 at Kansas Speedway. And Ryan Priest... Ryan Priest... He's already got a couple wins in the Cup Series. It's in a back and forth battle, but now he's won a Siemens National Series race. So let's see if Ryan Priest can put what he learned today to practice in tomorrow's Cup race. Well, with that being said, Ryan Priest with the win. Russell David though still with a very good second place. Austin though comes home in 3rd. Anthony Logan 4th, just nearly 5th. Just Nolgar 6th. Austin Murray 7th. Nia 8th. Jose Mills 9th. Thomas Matz 10th. Hubilux posted 11th. Ernie Irvin 12th. Michael Lynette 13th. Harrison Burton 14th. Chase Briscoe 15th. Brandon Jones 16th. Jeff Green 17th. Bob Punter 18th. Winston Rimmer in 19th. Keith Richardson 20th. John Doe 21st. Greg Graff 22nd. Keith Sanko 23rd. Freeman McChain 24th. Damon Blue 25th. Ryan T 26th. Sebastian Luna 27th. Texas 28th. Noah Gregson 29th. Cody Goforth 30th. Henry 31st. Sid Lamb 32nd. Bob Cup Films 33rd. Turkey Fitzroy Sr. 34th. Ed Wood 35th. Riley Earps 36th. Myers Snyder 37th. Matthew Brown 38th, Ross Hussein 39th, Nathan Mont 40th, DJ Bate 41st, and Can't Drive in for second and last. Well, it started out pretty chaotic, but it ended pretty well. But that is the end of this race. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.